luggage.
Please call me ass.
And a train system that you shut down.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
On that tragic day in May.
Whenever it was. Here's the thing.
2012.
The train story has been told by me to great jocularity. And it's been
told by me.
As a real snooze fest. The Jared version. But what we've never had, either one of us, Jared, is the only true eyewitness to the whole thing. Jen Luggage. We've never had the woman who witnessed the carnage, who saw it all go down, who may have a different and maybe more accurate perspective on the whole thing. I don't know.
I'm actually excited to hear the actual story for the first time.
I've told you the story.
Yeah, she hasn't mentioned the story. I've heard it. Jerkface 1 and 2 tell the story.
Wow, you're really about the faces. It's insulting to the faces. Ass face, jerk face. Really?
So,
Jared and Rich?
You guys are on a train together. You two are planning a trip, and you say, let's ask poor old Rich to come with us.
We're having a romantic vacation.
We were trying to before.
Okay, no, wait a minute. Already the story is way wrong. For starters, how many of you have heard the train story? How many of you want to hear the train story? So, wow, lights are on. When a million years ago, we were doing a convention, and I was by myself.
In Birmingham.
They were traveling, and they were gracious enough, as a couple, having a lovely time, they were gracious enough to see sad sack Dick Spade traveling by himself.
Translation, time out. We're gonna do this a lot. Translation. We talked, unfortunately, openly about going to Amsterdam, and somebody went, "Can I come?"
That is not true! Just because I'm drinking a beer
Genevieve,
made in Amsterdam.
True or not true?
I might have invited Dick Spade to come.
Okay. I'm gonna interpret.
Oh, snap!
Hey, I'm gonna interpret that.
Because
the conversation was, I'm gonna invite Richard, and he goes. He's like, no, and she's like, he's gonna say no. He's gonna get it.
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. You don't get to color commentary. For those keeping score at home, me 1, him 0 so far.
Are you using a timeout?
No.
I'm using another timeout.
You can't use all your timeouts in the
That's
first
2 of 3.
I get 10. I'm big, dude.
No.
timeouts aren't done
In
by
all
size.
fairness, he is Sam, and so
Sam.
that's the reason we're here.
Winchester.
Oh, way to play to the house.
So Jen said, I'm gonna invite Richard. He goes, no, and she says he's gonna say no.
You're making this up. You weren't there.
I was absolutely there.
We're asking.
He was. I remember.
Hold on. I want to ask Jen Petleggy. Jen, did you ask, hoping / thinking I would say no? Because this is going to be awkward.
No. I was being polite. And
Polite. Yeah, perfect.
In other words, she thought he was gonna say no. And he said, why, yes, I do want to come.
Romantic trip to Amsterdam. Where do I sign? All right, so maybe
So we got on this boat, which was like, I think we didn't realize that it was going to be this overnight sort of excursion.
No, because that also doesn't exactly sweeten the pot for you guys. They were taking an overnight romantic boat to Amsterdam with a stateroom.
Wait, a boat?
Yes,
And me.
Yes.
A boat? Where did the train come in?
Just you and your girlfriend.
Hey, Robbie, listen to the story.
Boat.
Well, we went to. Okay, wait. So
We turned a stateroom into a spate room. Boom.
Wow, I'm
we
so
took the boat
sorry,
to
guys.
Rotterdam. Right?
This is really depressing.
I don't remember.
We took the boat to Rotterdam.
Boat to Rotterdam and then train.
To Amsterdam. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
So
Put the
we
dams in there.
were in Amsterdam, and
Now, I don't.
And what?
and I was the only one who partook in Amsterdam. If you get what I'm saying.
I mean, wait, hold on.
So,
Wait a minute, hold on. You mean enjoyed the sights?
Yes.
You asked the wrong Benedict Spade to go with
To the
you.
Bulldog. So we get on the train, and I'm sitting on the train, and these gentlemen asked to. Do we need to skip back?
We'll do one quick skip back. So Spade, I don't know if he's told you, but he was in Band of Brothers.
He's just saying
told
that,
you.
he's just saying that to be a jerk. Because
Wow, Jared, they already know. You must have mentioned
it's
it.
not even a sequitur. It's not even a nonsense. You're just an asshole.
So Spate goes like this. Guys, Nashville, I was in Band of Brothers. Milady, why don't you go onto the board and go get a table for us? Myself and your boyfriend have the bags.
Okay.
She's like, all right.
Wow, we really have 2 minutes of
So
this.
it's his fault that the bags.
Wait a minute. Let me start with something.
Yes.
This is important. A lady should never carry her own luggage. I stand behind that. I'm a gentleman, so suck it. Number two, I don't know, this is something you may not know about the Padalecki's, but the phrase traveling light is not one that's ever utilized when speaking of them on the road.
Hey
It's
guys,
just
you know,
not.
point Spade.
Yeah, point straight.
No. In all fairness, he had 3 checked things. We had 2 each.
Oh, you went, dude, one was a guitar. You're gonna penalize a man for a guitar? I didn't bring 9 like you bring socks.
We were
He brings an odd number. Yes, that was on purpose.
we were gone for like 4 weeks.
You were not gone for 4 weeks.
Jared had his
wait.
mattress, which he can't leave with home without.
She says yes. But you did not have, you had 2, that's 4 bags. Listen, you pack whatever you want, you're a national treasure. You have no business packing 2 giant bags.
All right, so lots of bags.
In all fairness, one quick demonstration. For me, one of my shirts is like 4 of Richard's shirts.
That is true. That's
A lot
factually
of
true.
fabric. My shoe, big.
In fairness, I ended up sleeping in his shoe on the boat. It was, it came in very handy, so.
That is scientifically been proven. So.
Between the two of us, we should technically even out, I guess.
Okay, so they're on the tree. So you get on the tree. Wow.
Oh, Jim Padalecki picks a side. Yeah, nice. I don't know, Robbie.
I don't know either. I
Point two
I need to
goes
time
to
out
me.
myself.
Okay, so now we're getting to Jim's part of the story. We're now at the train. We're loading up bags. And like gentlemen, we allow the super high lady to get on the train first.
I have to admit real quick, I've heard the story 10,000 times. I've never heard that you were stoned while that was that makes a lot more sense. I'm just saying,
It's like,
the story suddenly makes complete sense.
it was like Jared and I were traveling with Janis Joplin. I mean, she was out to lunch, hanging by a thread. I mean, it was dark days. It was like White Rabbit was playing, and swirly images were going by. Boom, 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 I'll get on the train, guys. Wow, the doors move, they close, they move, they close. It's freaking me out.
Okay, so we set the scene. She's high as a freaking
I'm a kite, man.
Sit down, here's my seat. I sit down.
Okay.
You're shortening your part of the story.
All right.
You gotta talk
Hey
to the
guys,
microphone.
they're loading up the luggage and they sit down and I look up and I say, where's my luggage?
That's exactly right. You go, where's the Toomey? Or there's a silver bag, right?
The gray bag.
Okay, bag. And you literally look at one, she's the only one, hi, be damned. She's the only one who counts the bags. You and I we're like, mission accomplished. We sit down. And she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's
my bag, guys? And
We're like,
so
oh.
Jared stands up and he goes, oh, and he goes outside.
Backstory really quickly. This is important.
This is basically a dinner party at the Padalecki's house.
Because this is important. Osama bin Laden had just been killed like a week earlier.
Really?
And so it was like 2 weeks earlier or something. And so like all of the news channels are like hyper, like burning red alert.
Are we sure that was? I don't think he'd been killed. I don't think it was captured. Pre that.
I thought this was before that.
It was before that. Listen.
This is
Precisely.
2011.
The point is the world was on like burning red alert.
It was post 9/11.
Like if you put your McDonald's bag up, some guys run over like
Yeah. It was not a good time to leave
Sort
an
of
abandoned
world
bag.
where you don't want to like pull any red flags.
You don't want an abandoned bag on a train
on a
platform.
moving train, per se?
Because they really cared in Amsterdam.
They were like, wow.
Yeah, wow.
There's a bag, man.
Yeah.
So, Woodstock had just sat down. She decided, I can't find a bag.
Hey guys, my bag's gone. Where's my bag?
And-
They both stand up because they're both very chivalrous.
And the heroes of the story say,
We go over like you would. We look out the window. There it is on the platform. We walk towards the doors to go get it, and the doors go.
That, by the way, that's me knocking, and this is Richard. Keep knocking. Good. Do it again.
I never touched your bottom. I never touched your bottom. That's not true.
he's like,
Don't make it dirty.
he's like, good job.
You know what? I don't remember getting groped on the train. I don't remember that.
No, it's true.
So he's saying good job, you're knocking on the door.
I'm no longer enjoying this mime.
This is Richard. Doing good, Jared. I got your back.
No, that's not that. You've leapt ahead to the actual part where I retreated. So the doors close. They close. They're gone. They're still closed.
No, but
Don't open them.
No, but the train starts to go.
Oh, that
Not yet,
the train going?
not yet. The girl shows up. The lady shows up. So I'm knocking. Rich is behind me like, yeah, doing good. Knock lower.
That's not.
Rich is like, yeah, that's gonna do it. That's not gonna open it, Richard. I'm knocking.
Maybe if we knock hard enough.
And then like nothing's opening up, and so there are some buttons on the wall. Y'all have all been on like Euro trains, yeah, Euro rails. There's like a red button and a.
We're in Europe. I think they've been on Euro trains.
I think this is.
You know what they call Euro trains here? Trains. You know what they call Thai food in Thailand? Food.
But this is an important part of the story. They're buttons.
There are buttons, and so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna push this green button, which usually opens the doors. I push the green button, and it doesn't open. I'm like, okay, red button. It doesn't
Has
open.
the train started to move yet?
No,
So
no.
the lady there's a lady who she walks by and she sees that the luggage is standing next to the
on this side of it. She's over here. She's on this. She's on the platform.
She'll be late.
So she walks over.
She walked in here. Hey, she walked over from here.
Oh my God.
She did.
People do not have all. This lady walks over here.
Jared,
Jared does.
what's she skipping?
And she goes,
Because she's weird. Here's what the luggage goes. Here's the thing, and
And she looks at Jared, and I'll do to the camera, and she goes. As in, what the F you want me to do about it, Broheim?
and
now the train starts to move. Oddly, Jen's seat stayed stationary because she was so high.
so I turned to them.
Man, the train's moving, man.
And they
The
start-
train's moving, man. It's really out. Oh my God.
So you turn to them and you say,
So I turn to them calmly. I'm sitting in the chair and they're panicking like, what? I'm just sitting in the chair and I'm like, it's cool.
I mean, folks, this is the part of the story that we have not heard yet. These two a-holes overreacted.
the words were, it's just stuff, man.
I think this is kind of funny.
So
It's fine. It's just stuff. We're gonna stop, and you know what? I'll go back. I'll get the bags.
All true.
Fine.
We're gonna stop.
she said that she suggested she would go back to the next time. She injected logic in a process where we felt logic didn't belong. So we
Your
go back.
response to that was,
Well, we vetoed her idea, which was the strong one. We go back to the door and we pushed all the buttons. At this point,
Yeah, all the buttons.
we're in nervous mode, and I go.
Godzilla comes out.
Well, I say there's one more button we haven't hit, but it's behind plexiglass, and Onk over here goes.
Y'all seen the doors? there's like, I think it's glass. It's not plexiglass.
You do know these are Europeans. Again, they're train-taking people.
It's like Euroglass.
You guys ever been in a car and there's a thing in the front and it steers the car? It's called a steering wheel.
It's a Euro wheel. It's a Euro steering wheel.
So there's a thing under.
Real quick, at the point where this was happening, how fast were we going? Did it just
We're
started?
cruising. We're starting to move. We're gone.
So we're going. We're going.
Oh, we're gone.
For a minute, yeah, 100.
And so I see this. Oh, we forgot the one thing where we both go before this happens. Jared goes.
You go that way, I'll go this way.
And we went and he and he went to that end of the train, and we're going to demonstrate our stride length that are slightly different. He went that way. I went this way.
Jared went 10 cars down.
We came back. I said, "There's no one at that end of the train."
There's no one at that end of the train.
No one driving the train.
It's just stuck.
Ah! He's screaming over me. I'm screaming into his chest. Ah!
And Jen's like, we're on tracks, dude.
Fucking, I can see your screams, man. I can smell them. And now,
How come I'm the voice of reason? And
you're the high voice of reason, buddy. Just chill. So now there's a plexiglass button, and I say,
And I'm like, why are you breathing so funny?
it's a long run. It took me 2 steps. There's a button behind plexiglass, but it's behind plexiglass, so I guess we can't do anything with that. And on the caveman goes, cut out. Blooding your knuckles.
Glass breaks, my hand is bleeding.
Yeah.
Glass breaks, and I sort of like scratch it out. I'm like, well shit, I've broken the glass. I might as well push the button.
By the way, kids at home, I do not want you to live by the motto, I've broken the glass, I might as well push the button. But I do want you to make a t-shirt out of it now.
And you don't ever ride a train.
There are laptops that are just like,
Oh yeah. Drinks. Meanwhile,
this is where I go.
Trip of
I
her
don't
life.
know them. I don't know them. I don't know them.
Poor Jen.
Or when you go and wine glass just flew by. The Daily News.
I thought we were telling
can
this is
fly.
2 sides and then the truth. I thought I was supposed to.
I dig your story more now. I like it.
I want to hear that.
Jen's like, hey guys, that thing
I'm
just
like
flew.
mortified and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so
I like that our story is like we're telling the exact story. Meanwhile, on C13C.
Meanwhile, I'm in Germany and waiting for a train, and it doesn't come at all. That's true. And I'm waiting there, and it's just like, no music, no music, no music. God damn it.
This ain't the
So I'm
Oscars.
waiting for a train.
Yeah.
Stops. Are we not having a train? No, sorry, all the trains have stopped.
In all of Europe.
All of Europe has stopped. Okay then. I'll be in the bar.
Who was that, man?
So, needless to say, we ruined all of your vacations. We're leaving the stage right now so you can say goodbye to these people. But that is your train story. You're welcome.
Okay, we have a wonderful and amazing last